Coming up, a look at the Lindsay House in Tulsa. And just how are racial relations in Tulsa these days? We'll have this and more on Perspectives. You know, most of us take television for granted with little thought as to what goes on behind the scenes. It's a case of turn on and tune in. Simple. However, behind the scenes, there's a flurry of activity. First, there's engineering, where all the equipment is finely tuned, maintained, and constantly monitored so that you're able to receive all the programming being broadcast from the transmitter and tower, which also fall under the highly trained engineering department. Production control is in charge of bringing all that equipment together in just the right manner so that a program or commercial or ball game is sent to the viewer and can be seen and heard. Both also demand 100% attention, focused on the job at hand. Meet Emily Spivy, director, editor, producer. Now, she's the person in charge of production control at RSU Public Television. She pushes all the buttons and calls the shots for the programming that's produced here. She also controls 3 camera people on the floor, directing them to the shots to take. Additionally, she gives direction to the audio director, which mics to open, which ones to close, and when. Emily and her husband live in West Tulsa, and she makes the drive to RSU TV in Claremore and back 5 days a week. It was during one of those recent drives that her focus and attention on what she was doing really paid off. Let me show you the video that her drive cam picked up. Now watch carefully because it happens very fast. Everything seems normal at first. Then suddenly the big truck in the lane next to Emily seems to leap into the air. Now let's slow it down. See the tire that came off another vehicle in traffic going the other way? Well, it's headed right for Emily's car. Suddenly, it's struck by the truck in the lane next to her. And several things are at play here at the same time, and several things could have happened. Had she not focused on what she was doing, the results could have been catastrophic.
When I'm driving to work every day, I encounter a lot of heavy truck traffic on 266. That's part of the commute, so I make sure I'm focused. Last thing I expected to see was a tire rolling across 266 toward me, and I didn't have but just a very few seconds to react. I used to ride motorcycles, and one of the things they taught us when I took the motorcycle safety course is you can either stop or you can avoid an object in the road or a hazardous situation. I didn't have time to stop. The only thing I could do was avoid it.
She was focused on her driving, saw that tire coming, sized up the situation, and acted accordingly. She was not texting or talking on her cell phone. My point here is simple. The next time you climb behind the wheel, remember Emily's experience. Driving demands all of your attention. It can't be shared with texting or talking on your cell phone. You are not bulletproof. You are foolish and immature if you try to talk or text on the phone or anything else while you drive. You already know that texting and driving is illegal in Oklahoma, so do us all a favor. Pay attention to your driving. It could save your life and mine. I'm Sam Jones, and that's my perspective. Up next, there's help out there for women with children facing the prospect of homelessness. Right after this.